3, 2. Hello, people. In Josh's words, it's almost Life Day, so we're playing Star Wars, you fucking nerds. How's everybody doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good.
Alive and alive.
That's as best as you're going to get out of Adam.
Yep.
And Kyle just ditched us.
No.
Yeah.
Kyle hates his friend.
Turned on another light.
I'm super happy because I got these dope little dice at my FLGS, and this is the first game I got to use them, and we'll see how they roll.
I already got my dice, actually. 1 second.
Adam, I swear to God, I will reach through the screen and strangle you.
That would be a nice... Well, can you just put the chloroform so I can get some sleep?
Adam's officially at the I welcome death stage.
I've been there for a long time. What do you think I drive so hazardous? Why do you think I usually drive so hazardously?
By the way, Adam, I was just kidding. I love you.
I know.
All right. Previously on Star Wars, the Lights of Memory. Hi, Ani. How's it going?
Hi.
Having returned a stolen shipment of spice to Filthy Frank, the party was given a shabby YT-1250 Corellian freighter that they spent the next 4 days upgrading. During the montage, Kill Repeal was contacted by a Zabrak woman named Ixil Rencor. Would be super dope if Tom was here so I could remind him that happened. He is not. Who informed him the Empire intends to put a 50,000 credit bounty on the Jedi responsible for destroying the Star Destroyer, who they believe is Kihal Shak. Kill Repeal has been tasked to deal with it. In 5 days, Ixil will come looking for a progress report. The party went to investigate Carleve's map, a hidden cache of orange kyber crystals, enough to found a new Jedi Order. But as they investigate the cave, a pack of feral Corellian hounds catches their scent on the wind, and as such let us roll initiative, friends, as these horrible hulking dog-like creatures with these ovoid heads and crushing jaws come loping at you from the darkness of a cave.
Jazz already knows this, but I've been reading Brandon Sanderson's Stormlight Archive, so I'm just imagining axe hounds.
I was about 200 pages into that book when I DNF'd it, so I'll go back at some point, but I didn't make it to the axe hounds. All right, first D20 roll. Not auspicious, but we'll see how things go.
I'd probably look at what my initiative is.
Same. Oh, no. Don't let me...
Oh boy, okay.
Wait, what level are we at? Or what level am I at? I don't even know, man.
I got a 23.
23 for Josh.
22.
22 for Kyle.
Brain's not working.
Adam, was that a serious question?
What was the question that I asked? I forget. Oh, yeah, well, kind of, yeah, because I never wrote the number down. So am I still behind? I don't know.
I think you guys are level 5, right?
6.
6, okay.
But I have, 16 plus 9. Fuck, brain. Why you do this to me? 25 then. 25, yes. Brain kicked in at the last minute.
25 for Adam. All right. So, as the shadows begin to peel away from these massive hulking dogs. Also, our chat isn't working. That's fucking fantastic. Hold on. Oh, wait, it works just fine. It's just too big. I am super good at all of the things, you guys.
No.
Boop, there it is, close enough. All right.
Yeah.
As the shadows begin to peel away from these hulking dogs, it appears to be 4 of them emerging from the mouth of the cave. Adam, you're up first.
I forgot what I do. Let me see. I wasn't expecting to go first, but I guess I should.
Adam, sincerely, Wi-Fi hugs, buddy. I feel that exhaustion intensely, and you're a fucking superhero even for showing up tonight. So I'm not even gonna rag on you, dude. You're a fucking titan.
What is it? To quote Sonata Arctica, in my eyes, you're a giant.
What are we fighting again? It's just
Big ass dogs.
uh
Big ass alien puppers.
what is sneak? I gotta find out what sneak attack does again. Where's this book that we legally have?
Hey, eat my shit. We do legally have the book. It's on the shelf
I know.
behind me.
No, but I have to find it on my computer though. Shit. I think it's that one. I found it. That was stall for me, y'all. I have to remember what sneak attack does.
You're a scout, right?
You start playing it.
Yeah. You're playing air guitar, Josh. That's where you come in.
Oh no, you're a scoundrel. That's right.
Yes.
Wow, rude.
No. Mustang is not that bad. Where?
Do the thing.
Is sneak attack a talent or a class skill? I think it's a talent, right?
I think it's a class skill for the scoundrel.
For me, it's a combat. There's a combat action. Yeah, that's right.
Sneak attack. Anytime your opponent is flat-footed or otherwise denied its dexterity bonus to reflex, you deal an extra 1d6 points of damage with a successful melee or ranged attack. Must be within 6 squares of the target to make a sneak attack with a ranged weapon. You may select this talent multiple times. Each time you select it, it goes up by 1d6. So how many times have you taken it? Hey, what's up, Daestra?
I have a sneak attack. I have sneak attack currently -- 2. So I've taken it twice.
So 2d6. Hey, Daestra, how's it going? So we are planning some particular Life Day celebrations this year. So Josh suggested Star Wars, and I was okay with Star Wars because I prepared this months ago.
I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like Charlie's like cutting out every so often. I'm not sure if it's just me or not.
A little bit.
Am I? Okay, that's important information to know.
It just
I'm not crazy, or am I?
If it happens again, scream at me.
Gotcha.
Okay.
But I lose my voice already.
You're good, dude.
Yeah. So where's the 2D? Let's do these ones just because I only have 2d8s here. God damn it. It's a 5 and a 4. And then another 4. Then it's to be 9, 13, and then 2d6s. 6, so 19. It'll be a total of 20 damage.
20
So
damage to the first one. Wait, sorry, what was that?
And then I think my character has a thing where I can not disengage, but move after firing. Yeah,
sure, why not?
Something like just stay within 6 squares of the creatures. I'm gonna move, I guess, back. I'll move back 2 squares, 2 spaces.
So 10 feet. Okay. Also, what was your to hit roll, by the way?
I just rolled damage. My bad.
Might want to swing that d20 real fast.
Let me rectify this. Yes, it's been a long time.
He's gonna hit.
And that big D20.
Oh yeah, it's a 19 on the die. So.
Okay, close enough. So you said 22 damage, I believe.
Yeah, 20. I thought it was 20, but yeah. I mean, actually, it might be with plus dex or no? No damage, no? Not for damage, huh? No. Don't think so. No.
Okay. That was excruciating. Josh, you're up next.
Are they all clustered together? Perhaps in a 2x2 square?
Not quite. So the mouth of the cave is about 15 feet across.
Okay.
So you could probably catch... Let's roll a d4 and make me a liar.
You want me to roll the d4?
No. So you can... I'm going to say you can probably catch 2 max in a grenade.
Oh, I'm not using a grenade.
Oh, yeah, I forget. Okay, well, still, you can probably catch 2 in the same 10 by 10 square.
All right, then I'm going to auto fire.
All right, go for it.
That is going to be 20 to hit.
20 is going to catch both of them right in their huge fucking mouths.
Fantastic. 3d10. If I can find them in my massive assortment of dice.
Massive assortment of dice.
No.
That's what happens when you wisely just smash 3 sets of red dice into one bag.
Honestly, I've done similar things because you know why? It looks nice. And sometimes you're allowed to be pretty.
I ended up with so many red dice just because my first TTRPG character ever was a red-skinned tiefling. I thought it was appropriate.
Was that Asmodix?
Yes.
Good times, man. Probably some of the best times I had playing D&D was playing D&D at Tim's.
Was that'll be 26 damage.
26 to the both of them. So you sweep a blazing torrent of fire across these hound-like creatures. You deeply, deeply wound one of them. The one that he sneak attacked. And you graze the shoulder of the other one as it yelps in pain, and its alien bark sort of rips through the echoing cavern. And the other two growl furiously as they approach. Kehal Shock, it is your turn.
I'm gonna use move object.
Okay.
I'm a fucking Jedi. Well,
What are you moving?
dog. I'm gonna grab him and throw him into another one.
I don't know if move object can be used against a living creature.
You 1,000% can. I just have to beat its will defense.
Okay. Well, they don't have very high will, so go for it.
That's at 20.
No.
Yeah, that's going to be way higher than their will. Okay. Which one do you want to grab?
Well, you said there were two that were still like ready to go for it.
Yeah. So you're
So
gonna
you-
Grab one of them and just smash him into the other one.
Okay.
Does that mean 3 of them are clustered together now?
Sure. Why not? They won't be for very much longer, though.
So that makes my force check a 32. Right? Yes. Is it the target is a creature that resists your attempt? You use the force check must succeed the target's will defense. You can hurl the target at or drop it on another target in range. If you use the force check exceeds the second target's reflex defense. Both targets take damage determined by your use the force check. Since I hit a DC 30, I can move an object up to gargantuan size and deals 8d6 points of damage.
All right. Roll the damage.
Hell yeah. I need.
Adam, do you have some new samurai art on your walls?
Yes. One of them was from Amazon, and then one of them was from Kyle.
Cool.
The thingamajig. And then I also got this water bottle. Has sushi toppings on it with chopsticks. More weave memorable. I guess. I don't know, memorabilia. Yes. They were dope.
Have you read the book I gave you and mastered ramen yet, Adam?
I started reading it this morning, but then I had to go to work.
30 damage each.
30 each. Well, hot dog. Okay. So now the feral Corellian hounds get to make their move. The injured one is going to go bounding towards Hagrick, the one that shot it in the face first. He snaps his jaws at you and catch nothing but air as you leap back. Does so again, and again you're just barely out of its reach. The one whose shoulder you grazed, Josh, is coming towards you. And his first bite is going to be a total of 21 versus reflex.
Versus my reflex defense?
Yes.
That's going to beat it.
Okay. So that's going to do a grand total of 16 damage. Second bite as it begins to lock down its jaws even harder. And that's more. So on top of that 16, that's going to be another 17, and it begins to tear into your ganned carapace.
It's okay. I can regrow my limbs back.
So for an additional 5 damage.
Okay.
So it's a total of 38. Technically from 2 separate sources. So
Okay. So it doesn't drop me down the what do you call it? The condition track.
what is your threshold?
$18. So no, not yet.
Okay, the
If there were
first
two separate attacks.
the first one does not, the second one does.
Because it was 17 plus 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And the 2 healthy ones that got smashed together are going towards Cahal Shock. First one crits. Who remembers what crit does in this edition? Is it just max damage?
I think it's double dice.
Ooh. Ooh, if it is double dice. Let's see. I have the damage fucking place memorized in the book. 0 hit points, second wind, attack roll, critical hits. Double damage. Okay. So 30 damage from the first bite. Which is going to knock you down the condition track.
Yep.
And it snaps its jaws again. Doesn't do so well the second time. This one's only 15.
It's what?
All right, the 15. 15.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just down then.
Oh, you're down?
Yeah, I have 40. I'm a bard.
He's a space bard, huh?
Okay, well then, I have one puppy that's looking for some meat to chew. Josh is even and Adam is odd. And it's going for Josh. First bite misses, sails right over your head. Second bite chomps down with a 25. 15 damage.
15. Not looking so hot, Adam.
Back to the top with Adam.
How many dogs are left?
All 4. You guys haven't taken one down yet. Now, you have seriously hurt them.
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot the same one again with the sneak attack. Does it still count, right?
I don't think you still get sneak attack because it's not being denied reflex. It has already gone.
I do it anyway. It's in I'll attack it regularly then.
It's his own rules.
I am the creator of my own destiny most of the time.
We'll see what the Force has to say about that.
17 on the die.
17's going to hit.
And then plus 3d8. Where's the d8s? I need to buy more die, actually. Should be a good investment.
I mean, I couldn't tell when you were rolling 2 dice at a time for World of Darkness.
I have a bunch of d10s, though, but I need more d8s, and I know I have more in my car somewhere. Okay, well, no, let's do... There you are. Cool. 2, 8, and 3, 11. And plus 5, so 16.
16. You level your, what is it, a blaster pistol?
It is a bone shika. Let me see what it was called.
It doesn't matter. It's for flavor. So you leveled your gun at it. Pew pew. These bolts lance out of the tip of the gun, strike deep into the roof of the mouth of the beast, and you sort of see its hot breath billow out in a cloud of steam as and lands prone in the snow.
We're not reverse prone.
No, just regular.
I'm gonna take 2 steps back again. Keeping my distance-ish.
That's totally gonna help. All right, number 2 is Josh.
Let me double check something whether I can do it or not real quick while my gun's in auto fire.
Yeah, go for it. The pacing of this session is fucked anyway. We might as well. So how's everybody doing today?
How you doing, Daestra? Anai. People in the chats who's lurking there. I am surviving.
Okay, I think I can.
I guess this looks like a Bit tired playing the game off to the side. Nice.
So-
What game you playing now?
Auto fire is just a normal attack, right? It's not like a full attack action.
I believe so, yes.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to auto fire a full attack action to use my double attack feat.
Actually, I
And
think maybe I should look that up. I don't remember. For now, because like I said, pacing's fucked. Today it is not.
Well, I'm basically gonna unload on the 2 hounds in front of me twice.
Okay, you got it. Now I do believe firing point blank is a -5 penalty. Biggerest Iron, how's it going, buddy? Also, Mazzy, hi, how's it going?
Point shot.
Huh? Oh, never mind.
Shot, so I actually get a +1.
Okay, go for it.
Wait, were you quoting me, Mazzy, or quoting the rat person that I only
I
played
was
like
gonna
one
say
time?
these dumb fucking animals. I'm even worse when you're right next to me.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that is a 19. That's going to be a 27 and a 21.
Oh yeah, all day. These are a bunch of big dumpy fuckers. They don't have great AC.
You want me to just roll all the dice at once then?
Yeah, that would help.
Okay, that is going to be 60, 10 plus 6.
Thank you, Mazzy, for keeping my stupid quotes alive.
Adam, just remember you will always live on in the things the words you've given that have touched people.
I know.
You know, Adam, can you that's a genuine thing. Have you ever considered how much joy you have brought people just by being you? I'm entirely serious, man. You have made people's lives better.
I know. That's why I'm still here.
That's 46 damage to the 2 of them. Or
46.
damage.
All right. So you pull back a lever on the huge gun. The barrel winds up. The gun begins to whir, and you just unload this brilliant fusillade of light. And by the time you are finished, there's like mounds of meat and like ribs poking up, and like a dismembered haunch that just falls into the snow. Kihal Shock, it is your turn. So, by falling unconscious, you have gone to the bottom of the condition track. So, I believe that is what, -5 to everything?
-10.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, right now on your turn, you need to make a DC 10 Constitution check. But you are taking a -10 penalty to that.
Roll a 12.
12 total?
Yeah.
Okay. So the good news is you move +1 step up on the condition track. You regain consciousness and you recover hit points equal to your level. And you can act normally on the next turn. So you hit the ground and you just had to shake it off a bit.
All right.
I've got one death doggy left. And he is going to choose Josh for some reason. As he bounds forward and closes his jaws around absolutely fucking nothing. Second attack is an 18 versus reflex.
That'll hit.
Okay. 13 points of damage.
13. Dakota Elton John. I'm still standing.
All right, Adam, it is your turn.
I'm gonna shoot the last dog. But put him down old Yeller style. And I have my pistol right here. Oh, come on, turn off. There you go. Here's my D20. Well, that's a no go.
You rolled a 1?
Yep.
Should I have you hit Josh? I guess it's technically not in the spirit of the rules.
Yeah.
All right, Josh the Dog Slayer, it is your turn.
But when you try to go above and beyond.
As the thing's kind of holding on my leg, I kind of basically just basically pull the reloader on the gun, just pointing it down. I'm going to full round burst fire on this thing.
Do it.
Using my double attack.
If you hit, I won't even make you roll damage. There's no... Unless you roll all ones, I don't think you can...
That's a 20 and a 22. And because it's burst fire, I would roll 5d10s plus 6.
Yeah, I'm not even... We're not going to fucking do that. It's just going to die. Like, average damage will overkill it.
No, my bad. That would have been 10d10.
Yeah, we're good. It's cool. All right. So Josh blasts the last of the Corellian hounds apart as Kihal Shock begins to pick himself up from the snow. There's a yawning cave before you. What happens next? The floor is yours.
I'm trying to bring up Kaldora. Or trying to bring up Kihal Shock.
Am I just chilling at 1 hit point then?
You gain hit points equal to your level. So you're level 6 right now? So you're at 6.
Yeah. Okay.
You're not like a med pack or anything to heal them up.
Two of us are looking pretty rough. We should probably go into the ship real quick and see if we have any med packs.
Yeah. Before we venture further, I'll keep guard. I haven't taken a hit yet.
Well, aren't you lucky?
I didn't. I wasn't lucky. I just have luck in the wrong spot.
The Rhodian just goes, yeah, I feel fine, you guys.
Yeah, the first time we didn't take damage.
Ooh, I do have a med pack. Don't remember what that does, but I have one.
It's basically a potion. I want to say it's 2d6 in this one, but I'm not 100% on that.
I believe I still have one from my time on the Star Destroyer.
Yeah, you guys haven't gotten to a lot of challenging combat when you can throw out 10d10 on a fucking whim. Let's see.
One of us just dropped, and one of us is at like 18 hit points.
You're also like below strength party, so.
And I die every other game, so
Every
other combat.
happens every day.
Every other combat is just a day of life now, a part of life.
Those are weapons. That is armor. Where is... Here we go. Credit chip. Life support. Breath mask, flight suit. Nope. Medical gear. Back to tank. Nope. Med pack.
Yeah.
Let's see. Bandages, back to synthetic flesh, coagulants. Once you use a med pack, its contents are expended even if you treat injury check not successful. Huh. What the fuck does it do?
I think we use it with like a treat injury check.
Like a medicine check?
Oh, yeah. Page 74. Okay.
Because then that's how Bob killed Tom's character. He failed the medicine check as the medicine droid.
And that medical droid wasn't right.
No.
As a full round action, you can administer first aid to an unconscious or wounded creature. If you succeed on a DC 15 treat injury check, the creature gains a number of hit points equal to its character level plus 1 for every point by which your check result exceeds the DC. Using a medical kit gives a plus 2 equipment bonus on your skill check. If the check succeeds, the attended creature cannot benefit from additional first aid for 24 hours. You can administer the check on yourself, but take a minus 5 penalty.
So we roll a treat injury and we get our level plus everything over 15?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to do that to myself real
Wait,
quick.
hold on. Wait, 1 second. There's also heal damage. DC 20 treat injury, healing an amount of damage equal to the creature's constitution bonus times the creature's level. If you fail to check, the creature instead takes damage equal to its damage threshold. That's how Bob killed Tom. Creature's already at 0 hit points, it dies, unless it can spend a force point to save itself.
Yeah, I'll try the DC 21.
Okay.
So it's a DC 20 and I get to heal my constitution by the number I go over 20?
It is your constitution bonus times your level. That's the DC 21. The other one, the first aid, is a DC 15. And that gives you level, or I think it's, what is it? Yeah, level plus, I guess what you'd call the margin of the die roll.
Okay, I'm going to do the DC 21 one.
Okay. If you kill yourself, we get to laugh at you forever.
Well, luckily for me, I got a 21.
Okay. But you take a -5 penalty if you're doing it to yourself.
Yeah, I did. I did the check at a -5.
All right, good shit. So what's your con bonus?
My con bonus is 3, so I got 18 health back,
All right.
putting me at, I believe, a healthy 36.
Yeah, heal damage does not say it requires... Oh, wait, I get it. Technically, you need a surgery kit for that, but I'm going to let it slide. There was surgery equipment in that particular med pack for some reason.
I will do the lower.
Okay, so you're doing a DC 15, and it's a -5 check if you're doing it on yourself.
KOTOR lied to me.
Uh,
20 total.
A 20 total, so that's going to give you back 11 hit points.
Hell yeah. Rolling at 15, 17.
keep rolling.
Are you singing Limp Bizkit right now, Adam?
It is. No, I didn't finish it though. Just
Are you
rolling.
disappointed Limp Bizkit's not playing that new metal festival in Vegas?
I didn't even know.
Is Limp Bizkit even still around? Like, half of them have to have OD'd at this point.
Oh, I have no idea. I don't think they play as a band anymore.
But I mean, who knows? Like, Crazy Town just came back, so anything's possible.
They just play as Limp nowadays. They got a chuckle.
I was gonna say, if you go to see Crazy Town, do you think it's like the band Alien Ant Farm, where everybody just wants them to play Butterfly over and over?
It has to be. They didn't have any other hits.
Alien Ant Farm? I mean, they're Smooth Criminal. It's pretty popular.
Well, I'm specifically referring to Crazy Town.
I was thinking of a story I saw where somebody's like, I saw Alien Ant Farm play at basically at a state fair, and they had to keep playing Smooth Criminal because people kept yelling at them to play it.
Dude, they tried so hard. Like I think they released like movies, like 3 separate times, and like nobody wanted it. Once made an NPC Goblin Skull that played Limp Bizkit and other bands to interrogate and break people. His music was so bad it entranced people with how bad it was. You can actually do that in this game, ironically. There's a there's a build that I wanted to take when I was going to make that Gungan Jizz Whaler, where you can just basically distract people and like give the bad guys like minuses to their dice roll. I wanted to do it so bad. Never happened. Although, to be honest, playing a Gungan Jizz Whaler might have been a shitty thing to do, so probably a good thing I didn't do it.
You could have combined 2 universes and been a Gungan Jizz Whaler that played the Holophoner.
I would have had to ask Tom. Okay, so what's going to happen, guys?
As I'm like wrapping up my arm where my carapace probably started to crack, I'm going to look at the current group. I'm going to say we should be more careful from here.
Yeah, you're not wrong. We
try to
didn't get much of a choice with the pissed off pack of dogs.
Well, didn't someone startle the dogs, or was it from we try to sneak in? Right?
I think it was a failed stealth roll that like got their attention.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. Yeah.
Can we tell the murder droid? If we take too long, go in and get us.
Which murder droid? You guys have 3 of them.
Well,
all 3.
The one that currently has
Obviously
sensitive
one.
Oh, okay. The one that they Tom installed a fucking HK unit in. It will give you a passive-aggressive affirmation as it calls you a meatbag and turns back to playing solitaire with its Pizzazz cards.
Meatbag. He does like it.
Oh.
Honestly, that'd be pretty fucking fun. If you guys just end up like TPKing and then we have to play that everybody gets a droid to go back in and get you.
We just become the droid
go
group.
Back in and get us.
No. The extraction point. How are they going to know if we're dead or not, though?
I mean, if we take too.
But how long is too long? I don't know if I must have a
Did we land the
concept.
ship pretty much in, like our whole ship in front of this cave right now?
I'm sorry, what now?
Did we land the whole ship in front of the cave?
Yeah.
Oh, then I'm taking out my remote control and making my my roly-polies come with us.
Okay. So then they come rolling down the gangplank. And then what happens?
I'm going to send them in front of us as I enter the cave.
Okay, so it's, I guess marching order is the droideka, then you, then
I go next, I guess.
Me.
okay.
Alright, yeah.
And the old Jedi in the back, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
He's still super fucked up from like adventures,
so
so yeah, he's gonna stay on the ship. He can come if you want. I wouldn't recommend it, but you know, you guys do you.
We'll see about getting a back-to tank installed.
That'd be kind of sick.
We need
Seeing
credit
as
for
I'm
that.
like still trying to staunch the bleeding from the dog bite.
I just look at him first time.
Did you have the sheet for our ship right now, Chaz? For what we've put into it?
No.
Does Tom have it then?
I thought you had it.
Maybe.
I
Oh, yeah,
don't
that-
remember. I might. I'll have to double check.
We had the montage to have it.
This is what happens when we go a couple months without playing a game. All right, we need to get our shit together.
We have a giant archive of what we did. We just none of us wants to go back and rewatch it.
I know you guys like souped up the cannons. So standard cave dwelling questions. Who's got a light source? Who can see in the dark?
I
I have low light vision.
Okay, that'll get you by for a while.
I have a gun that has ammo to fire in the dark.
So you're literally just gonna go down and fucking pew 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 pew,
No,
navigating by flash.
I also have a lightsaber, so I guess I have a light source.
true.
I will accept it.
So, yeah, I don't know if I have.
I don't know what's wrong with you guys. I can see in the dark. I'm just walking in.
To be fair, like when I was a kid, I had that like extendable like Luke Skywalker lightsaber, and I always used to just go into the dark and fucking play with it just because it was fun.
Hell yeah. Hit that flow state.
All right, so you ignite the lightsaber, and it throws this orange light against the walls of the cave. The droideka crunch, 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 crunching the snow underneath them as they roll. The cave is roughly maybe 30 feet from back to front, but you see that it branches off in two separate directions, and the hallways, the corridors, for lack of a better term, are quite narrow. They're only about 5 feet across as they continue on into darkness both ways. From the right, you can hear the echoing sound of rushing water.
Do the droidekas start becoming like snowballs? But they're rolling, yeah.
Oh, they got their little force fields on them.
No, do this force
When they
feels
roll.
like snow? Is a question I must ask.
So you said to the right we can hear water?
Yes.
Hmm.
I am going to send the droids down the left one first.
I'm going to ask for a perception check real fast from everybody.
From me?
Everybody.
Oh, from everybody?
What is my plus to perception? 4.
That is going to be a 20 total.
17.
11.
11. Okay, so from the echoing sound of the water echoing through the caves on the other side, it's a little bit hard to hear, but Gand, with your superior insectile perception, you can hear distinctly from the left. There is, I want you to imagine like a chorus of dripping water, just echoing and magnified through the darkness 100 times over.
So to the left is dripping water, to the right is running water.
Yes.
I'm still going to send the droids down the left path first.
Okay.
Then follow probably like a good 20 feet behind them.
As they roll down, they disappear around the corner of the cave. You follow. Let's see, if they're about 20 feet ahead. So you eventually come to a 3-way intersection.
Oh boy.
To your right, the earth itself seems to fall away, and there is a cavern that extends deep into the darkness at your feet. But with your dark vision, you can see a river, and you can hear the rush of the running water beneath you. There is a very narrow ledge that seems to run along the side wall of this cavern and extend further to the right. Directly ahead of you, the cave widens, and this is the area from where you can hear that chorus of dripping water.
Your audio's like cutting out a little bit.
What the fuck?
That might be your gain. Like is
my gain?
Like whatever it's called. Like where it just cuts off because you get too loud. That's my only guess.
Oh, okay.
Whatever it's called. Whatever that thing's called.
Honestly, it could also be my USB ports, because I've been having issues with them lately. I'll try and moving it into a different one once we're done, because I have it in the back, and we'll see if that fixes anything. Because right now it's plugged into my front, and the front ones have been going shitty for me. So hopefully it's not too bad.
Good.
To the left, things seem mostly calm and quiet. Your insectoid eyes pierce the darkness. There seems like there's another chamber, a fairly small one at the end of that direction.
Can the Droidica fit through the far left?
If you send them one by one, sure.
I'm going to indicate to the group behind me that it seems like the left one seems like it's going to end the soonest, so I'm just going to investigate it real quick.
I give a thumbs up.
I'm going to do it all with insectoid hand signals and assume they understand me.
You're just like wiggling your antenna. And they're just, If Luke Skywalker can fucking understand R2-D2, fuck it. Star Wars is nutty. Okay. Also, I like how you guys literally have a rogue and you're sending the 2 fucking giant cannons to go scout.
Oh, well, we want them to shoot first.
Yeah.
What about the rest of you guys?
Waiting for employment, for engagement, rather.
I mean, it seems like he's signaling that he wants to go it alone really quick. So I think we might just wait here at the crossroads.
I wait to hear any blasting, any pew-pews.
Yeah, we can react.
All right, you go ahead, buddy. We'll be right behind you.
I mean, I'll follow him, but like, you just seem like you're stealth signaling. The stealthy people should be the ones to do the thing.
Okay. So you slip through this minor slight twist in the cave, and as you come through, there is a pool of water, and it's hard to make out in the darkness because your dark eyes really don't have any light to feed off of. But you can see that there's these very quick flicking motions in the water that seem to disappear, almost as if something in the water like submerged very quickly. And against one wall, you can see what appears to be a human form. It's sort of slumped against the wall. It's not moving. Wrapped in a blanket, but it's heavily frostbitten, and it's wearing a head-to-toe flight suit.
I'm going to have the Droidica stop and focus on the water. And then I'm going to kind of go back a little bit and call the other 2 over.
Okay. As that happens, your sort of droidicas like pop open and like scan with their blasters, and as you reach the threshold of the room, you hear the thum thum as the blasters sort of report.
I'm gonna run a little faster and make them basically go like this. Tell them to hurry up.
Yeah, I'm already like weapons out running.
And I'm switching my gun to auto fire.
I'm gonna call you SW, homie. How's it going? Oh, it's a bot. Never mind.
SW for Star Wars?
No, SW for I'm a chat bot.
Can go fuck himself.
All right. So you guys charge into the room, and it's this oddly placid scene. The Droidica are just standing at the water's edge, and they're scanning with their blasters, and every once in a while, boom, boom, and there's this huge splash. And then movement again, boom, boom, splash.
Does my blaster rifle have a flashlight on it?
I'm gonna say no, because I don't think that was ever specifically stated. If you wanted to install one on it, I'd be totally cool with that. But
Yeah, the laser pointer though for the cats.
you do have a guy with a lightsaber, though. So
Yeah, I'm gonna point to the dead body. I'm going to say this one can't make out the details.
I will probe.
All right. So the humanoid creature, as you get closer and the lightsaber sort of illuminates, the blanket that it's wearing is actually a pelt. Like, it looked like it might have killed some kind of animal and, like, skinned it. This guy did not look like he came here expecting this or came here at all. But he is wearing a flight suit. What do you do?
I'm gonna go up, look at it with him.
You can see that there's like heavy patches of like frost covering his stuff. His dark flight suit is almost completely white at this point.
Just check for injuries. Check for identification. I mean, clearly this guy looks pretty fucking dead, but at least know how he died.
Sure. So let's go with a treat injury check.
Okie dokie. Oh boy. Sad part is I'm good at this, but you wouldn't know it. That's 13.
13. So you touch him. Obviously, he's ice cold, full rigor. Moving him is like trying to move a friggin' cinder block. You don't immediately see any injuries. It's kind of hard to necessarily determine that unless you were to strip off the flight suit. There is a little bit of blood in certain places, but if this is the pilot from the airspeeder, it might be difficult to rule that out. As in, he could just have some like bones from that. It could be something else. With a 13 and with the extent of the elements in this cavern, it's probably not 100% able to tell whether he died from injuries from the crash, whether he froze to death, or whether it might be something else that killed him. But
go ahead.
The injuries, the bloody injuries, look like they're mostly around like the rib areas.
Rather than looking at the injuries, I'm going to try scuffing away some of the frost of seeing if I can identify the uniform. Does it look like the Orange Rebellion flight suits? Does it look like an Imperial flight suit?
It looks like a surplus Corsac uniform.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a while since we got a bot Daestra. We're super popular again.
Yes.
So, since it looks like it's like a corporate flight suit kind of thing.
Corsac is basically the Corellian police.
Okay.
But it 100% looks like he went to fucking Uniforms of Texas and got one off the rack. Like, this doesn't look like it was anything that was, like, issued to him. There's not, like, official patches or anything on it.
What kind of pelt does it look like he used?
Do you have some sort of, like, knowledge, nature that would, I will also give you survival.
I am trained? No, I'm not trained in survival. I can try to roll it, though. I don't have a specific knowledge relating to this, though.
I'm not sure how you'd be able to tell. I will tell you that it does not look like the hounds outside.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I'm not dealing with anything big that might be in here. But if I can't tell a whole lot from this guy, like after rifling through his pockets, I'm gonna kind of.
If you're rifling through his pockets, sort of by his side and sort of wrapped up in the belt, there is a blaster rifle, a blaster pistol, 2 med packs, but one of them you can see is open and it's missing about half of its stuff. He probably tried to use it on himself. A vibro knife, and 1,250 credits.
Oh boy. Does anybody want the weapons?
Vibro, yeah. Have something melee finally, yeah.
Just toss him the vibrant. We'll add the rest of the armory.
And as you're sort of looking through his shit, boom, boom, again as the droideka blasts something else out of the water.
How do you guys want to split the credits?
The back to tank, yeah.
You said 1,250, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll take 400.
A med pack.
And some, like,
You can take the med pack, 400 credits. What does that leave? 600 plus 250? 850?
Yeah,
I mean, Adam, you and I each get 425.
Cool. I'm paying myself out of debt.
Adam isn't allowed to have the vibro knife unless he gives a hentai reaction when he powers it on.
Adam, who are you in debt to?
I think he's trying to buy himself from you.
Yeah.
Homie, you have a job. like you're not in debt, or like the slave contract that exists is literally your protection. I can walk up and be like, he's mine, give him back, and they can't fight me on it because I have a certificate that says so.
How very capitalist of you, but I think you still have the cowboy hat. And that's what he's really worried about.
Right, like that's not a matter of buying it back. That's like a matter of like proving yourself.
That's the true freedom right there, is the cowboy hat that I'm missing there.
Prove yourself to the company. to the crew, and I will just give you the hat.
What was the credits again? 450?
425.
425. 75. I'm gonna buy myself a new hat. Better.
You're gonna have yourself commissioned a vibro hat. A hat.
Yeah.
A hat just made.
What is this fucking James Bond?
Just constantly vibrating on your head.
Right, there was a whole dude that had like a razor sharp edge to like his bowler cap.
Odd job, isn't it?
Yeah.
I only remember that because of the N64 game. GoldenEye. Are the droideka firing at the water, or are they firing up?
They're firing at the water.
Okay.
And they look like they're tracking some kind of movement.
Do the droideka have a light source on them that they use to illuminate?
Good fucking question. This is a question for Tom. In the meantime, I'm just going to say they can see, and I'm going to leave it at that.
Wait, what was that?
I'm just going to say they can see, and I'm going to leave it at that.
Okay.
All right. Can I use the Force to do some kind of like wacky perception trick to like try and see what's in the water?
You want to like sense life?
Basically.
I won't even make you roll for that. Yeah, there's definitely life in the water, and there is life underneath your feet. Small, insignificant life forms, I believe, is how Obi-Wan would refer to them.
On pretty much every life form that I'm detecting.
Huh?
On every life form that I'm detecting. Like they're small, insignificant life.
Yeah, you don't feel anything intelligent. Well, actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and roll that die.
It turns out it's a Remorez.
Die is just real angry at me. But that is a 16.
16. If you sort of reach into yourself and you use the Force to feel your immediate surroundings, you do not feel anything like intelligent, necessarily.
Yeah, or I guess what I'm really looking for is like large.
Not in your immediate surroundings.
Okay.
I'm going to ask the Keldorian if he can hold his lightsaber up to the water so I can see what the droideka are shooting at.
Do the thing.
As he sort of extends the glowing blade over the water, they are like one. You see, basically, they're shooting these large, maybe like twice the size of a football fish. That sort of like lay there and bob on the surface, and every once in a while they snipe another one, which should tell you. Huh?
Have they managed to hit any of them?
Yeah, they've killed a few.
I'm going to currently turn off the shoot function. I'm going to just kind of try to like haul a couple of them in.
Yeah, no problem. You can do that, no problem. What would you like to do?
I'm just going to kind of hold it up and look at it.
So you can absolutely see that these fucking fish have some massive fucking chompers on them. They are some sort of like piranha species.
I'm going to tell the two people here with me, don't get in the water.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
As I
It looks
hold
like
up the
we're
fish.
eating pretty well tonight, though.
Furthermore, since this is just like a pool that is here, the existence of fish implies that there might be some sort of subterranean passage in this chamber.
That's the conclusion I was drawing.
That's what the
Implied
robots send to
narrative,
fight
isn't it?
it.
Huh?
That's what the robots send to fight the fish.
I don't know if they're waterproof.
They have a shield, don't they? Yeah.
I'd like to
I
assume
don't
they're
know if the
water.
shield-
I'd like to assume they're waterproof. I don't know how well they function underwater. Is the question.
The submarinum.
They roll, but it's just like
Real slow.
Yeah, I was gonna say that might happen. They roll using like a force field.
Yeah. Not about to
just
roll
spinning
out.
in place.
Yeah.
It's like trying to catch a volleyball under.
Yes.
Did the man not have any kind of identification on him?
No. Which might imply that he was some form of illegal or street ganger, or what you're gathering with the surplus uniform and the lack of ID is that this dude was probably not here for any official business. That plus the non-regulation mods to the airspeed are outside.
I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of gently use the butt of my rifle to push him into the water.
All right.
Let him feed the fishes. I actually want to see how quickly they react when I put them in the water.
Well, see, that's the interesting question, is that I don't, since he is very dead and very frostbitten, I don't know if they'd go for him. He's probably particularly well preserved, though. Let's say, yeah, instantly, as soon as you shove them in, there's like a frenzy, and they begin to like strip the bones.
Gan just kind of looks at it like, Don't go in the water.
Yeah, that seems like a really bad idea.
And then just with that, I'm going to turn around and make the droideka go forward again.
I'm gonna force lightning the water.
Forward as in back, considering this is a dead end? Okay. Or do you mean forward into the pool and through?
No, I'm not going to send him to the underwater passage. I don't want to find out what happens yet.
Fair enough.
I'm going back to the intersection. So to the right, you said I hear running water?
Yes. You hear
And
what might sound like some kind of waterfall sort of echoing into the distance. And to your immediate left, it sort of opens up into this wide, cavernous area.
Well, gentlemen, which way do you want to go? Do you want to go to the widening cavern, or do you want to go to the waterfall?
Let's check out this waterfall. It sounds
waterfalls, yeah.
Vital, it's been a little bit. How's it
peaceful?
going? Sleepy Adam question mark? That's an answer for him.
I'm still alive, but barely.
I mean, we know you're still alive.
I'm still conscious currently, yeah. I'm just trying not to rest my back, yeah. It's an old man back, yeah.
Old man.
Yep.
That's not how that works, Adam.
I know it doesn't, but it feels like it. There's no other way to describe it.
So again, if you approach the sound of the falling water, it is this deep ravine with water at the bottom, and there's this narrow ledge of rock that sort of winds along one wall. Not too much, buddy. We're keeping on, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Living our life all our life. Is as they quoting me earlier.
Could you repeat a little bit of that? A little bit of that cut out, Chaz, with the description.
Oh, fuck this, man. I am so mad at this microphone right now. If you move towards the falling water, it's this deep sort of ravine cleft into the earth. The bottom of the chasm is filled with water, and there's this narrow strip of rock that sort of winds along one wall. So if you're going directly towards the waterfall, that is your main point of egress.
Okay. Is the area that we can walk along wide enough for the droideka?
Probably not.
Okay. I'm going to currently have them stationed pointing at where we just came from to fire at anything that comes through, with the exception of the droid and the and kill repeal. And I'm going to kind of use the front of my gun to kind of push the Rhodian forward.
I'm walking the plank, am I?
You're the nimble one. You got this.
Yeah.
You're a rogue.
You have excellent survivability.
You also
worse.
You also didn't get eaten by the dogs earlier, so you're the strongest one at the moment.
Yeah, you got the most HP, Adam.
Sure.
I'll go sneakily over the pathway. Yeah.
Okay.
Roll stealth.
No. What I need from you is an acrobatics or climb check to sort of traverse this narrow ledge.
Let's see if I have. Well, acrobatics is good. Yes. So 22.
22. All right.
Acrobatic.
Adam begins sidling along the ledge. What do the rest of you do?
I'm going to follow behind him. You
All
need
right.
climb or acrobatics?
Climb or acrobatics, yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm better at one of those.
16.
I also got a 16.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm assuming Josh was first.
Yes.
So you begin to sidle along the ledge until it narrows. And then there's a whoops, and you both go sliding directly into the abyss. Now, the cool thing about fall damage in this one is I actually have to roll against your fortitude. So, the bad news is I have a huge bonus. How is a 39 versus your fortitude, Josh?
I'll be all right.
Kyle, I did significantly worse with you. So that is only a 23.
Neat.
Does that beat your fortitude?
Yeah.
I can't save them. Or try to.
I will allow you to try to save Josh since he is the closest one on the thing. But it is going to require a DC 22 acrobatics check.
What if I just reach and grab my hat when it's falling?
If you want to do that, I will allow it. But you won't be able to grab Josh. You sort of lean across Josh as he falls and snatch the hat.
No, that's... I can't,
This could be your chance to get your hat back, Adam.
I can't do that right now, though. That'd be great, though. If I could do both, that'd be perfect, yeah. I'll try to save him then? Yeah.
All right, so you're going to save Josh. DC 22 to keep your balance and grab Josh.
Is it acrobatics as well? Or climb?
It has to be acrobatics.
Okay.
Because you're trying to do some tricky shit.
Yeah, you're the same number, 22.
22, that's exactly enough. You catch Gand before he lands in the water. Kyle, unfortunately, not having so hot a day.
Can I just take a minute?
So that is 10 damage to Kyle as you sort of like sploosh into the bottom of this cavern. But things seem to grow not so bueno as there seem to be these currents whipping up in the water as creatures are approaching you. Roll initiative.
All of us, or just Kyle?
Everybody.
All
I mean,
right.
you can have Kyle fight by himself. I don't know how it's gonna go,
No,
but I won't stop you.
How far down is the ravine that he fell into?
If you had to guess, probably about 50 feet.
Okay. Oh boy, Kyle, you're about to find out how well my auto fire works in the water.
That's what your lifesaver melts all the water, or evaporate all the water. Problem solved.
Now, here's an important question. What the fuck did I do with my pen? Oh, there it is.
24.
24 for Josh.
I also have 24.
24 for Adam. What's your dex bonus?
Oh, Dexter mod. My Dexter thing is 4.
All right.
Double check.
What's your mod, Josh?
My mod, +9.
All right. What's your total?
My total initiative is 9. Yeah.
No, mine was 24.
Right. No.
Wait,
So
sorry.
he's got a 9 initiative modifier. What's your initiative modifier? 9.
Oh, mine is a +9.
Okay. Just roll
Mine
off.
also,
Yeah, just roll off. Yeah, we'll have. Kyle, how'd you do?
22.
That is an 8 on the roll off.
it's got botched 17 on the die. Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to be Adam, then Josh, then Kyle, then the monsters again. All right, Adam, you're first.
Damn it. Mazzy trying to use my invisibility frames against me. Throw me in the water. I'm going to fire at the fish in the water then.
All right, go for it.
Sneak attack them.
Yeah, because they haven't gone yet, so I think they're getting denied their bonus.
So 12 on the die. This attack
You
is
hit.
7. 19 total, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, again, these guys, not very strong. They're fucking fish.
Observe. Where's my other area? Nice.
Think, what would Carlo Martino do? Quick, Adam!
He'd have a blow dart gun shooting heroin needles into each one of them. Or I'm thinking, not Carlo. That's
Bob,
to do.
Ooh, damn. 27
Joking, because
damage.
Hagris always lives. Throw Hagris into the water as a distraction. All right. You hold out your gun. Boom! The bolt illuminates the darkness and strikes one of the fish as it seems to bounce and skip along the surface of the water, but soon rights itself and begins swimming again. You did hurt it very significantly, though. All right, Josh, you're up.
Oh ho! Am I basically sure-footed at the moment?
Not really.
I'm not literally being held right now, right?
You're fine. You're good. If what you're asking is, am I standing on the ledge? Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna basically turn full auto fire twice down at the fishes around him.
All right, I'll let you hit all of them. They're close enough. Swarming fish don't really think I should space out more to avoid the gun.
That is a 19 and a 20 plus my modifier.
Yeah, all of it. All of what you just said. Do that thing.
This is probably a complete overreaction to a bunch of fish, but I don't think you have a lot of health, and I'm just gonna do everything I can to save you.
Appreciate that.
If I could find my last D10. Just gonna reroll one of them. 18 plus 6.
Adam, don't sleep yet.
Going to be a total of 64 damage.
64 damage. So as these fish begin to accelerate and they get closer and closer to Cahal Shock, one leaps out of the water, spreading its mouth open, these multiple rows of deep serrated fangs, and it vanishes in this bright flash of light. And as the lasers fade, there is just the smell of smoking fried fish and just these large dead fish bobbing on the surface of the water.
You're just going to hear you're going to hear Gan just kind of call out, "What did I tell you?" Or "What did this one tell you?"
For Gan, if you're not overkilling a thing, you're underkilling it. Better too much than not enough. So how do we get Kyle out of the ditch?
Is it my turn?
We're out of initiative. He killed everything.
Oh.
Again, they're fish. 64 damage was kind of a lot.
I didn't know.
No, you're good. You're good.
So I'm gonna activate my jetpack.
Okay, I don't know if a jetpack would work in water, but let's say yes for now.
I mean,
If you had a jetpack, why did you do the thing?
because it takes us. Why did I?
Yeah, why did you do the ledge? You could just later, nerds.
Because it requires charges.
That's fair.
It has a limited fuel source, and I was like,
Okay.
well, I could just walk across the ledge.
Yeah, no problem.
But it also requires a swift action to act.
You didn't want to be a show-off, Jess.
Yeah.
I just think it's funny that after you fall into the water, you should jetpack back up.
Like, well,
And be like, "Yeah, I could have done that the whole time."
hey guys. It's like I'm just happy to be a part. Everything going.
You're just trying to do everything
I
the
just
same
want to
way we do.
participate, okay?
You get the participation award. Or?
I'm finally not in my corporate office. I would like to enjoy the world.
Okay. Do you continue along the ledge?
Yeah,
Yes.
might as well.
All right,
I'm gonna
Hagris.
fly up ahead at this point
Are you going to fly ahead?
to a spot that doesn't look like I'm gonna immediately die.
Okay. That creates an interesting dilemma. So what happens is you continue on over this like sort of cavernous area, leaving Hagris and Gan to like sort of shimmy along. Hagris, as you are going, there's this sharp crack, and a piece of the ledge gives out beneath your foot. Can I get an acrobatics check from you?
You could, but I would say I'm gonna fall, possibly. The sleep. Where is it? There it is. Oh, that's the D12. Where are you? There you are. 17 on the die, plus 9, so whatever that is.
26. All right, you catch yourself before falling into the ravine. Gand, as you see the massive divot, you do not need to roll. Cahal Shock, you fly with your jetpack further down. And as you reach the end of the ravine sort of opens up in this massive room, and the ground sort of cuts away down below. And you can see that this room is almost flooded towards the bottom. There is a strip of land towards one end of the cavern, a strip of land towards the other, and just water. Now, with your low light vision, and assuming you still have your lightsaber out, there are two very interesting things that you notice right away. Number one, somebody has been here previously, which would stand to reason if Carleave knew about fucking crystals and shit here. There's actually two ends of a rope bridge on spanning either side of the flooded room. However, either due to the elements or just wear and tear or age, it looks like the ropes have actually like broken off, and the bridge is sort of laying submerged underneath the water. The second thing that you notice is the ceiling is moving. And as you look up, there seems to be several of these long, almost serpentine purple bat-like creatures clinging to the roof. And as you sort of like enter the cavern and look up, they start like shifting uncomfortably at the light of the lightsaber and the noise of the jetpack, and you feel like these might be really easy to agitate.
Yeah.
Hey, Starfinder Jack, how's it going, buddy?
I'm gonna try and park it like it's close to the entryway of the room as I've gotten. Just like click off my.
Okay.
It's like okay.
Important question. When you say I'm going to park it, are you going to park it at the end, like end of the waterfall? Are you going to park it on one end of the room that sort of seems to continue on, or do you park it at the other end of the room?
I guess like the closest place that it would make sense that I would meet up with the other two.
Okay, so then you want to be at the top of the waterfall.
Yeah.
So you're gonna click it off right at the edge of the narrow ledge, and just sort of sit there and wait. And as you land, that's when Hagris and Gand sort of start bringing up the rear.
And like the second they get there, I'm gonna be like, stay real quiet. There's some really pissed off things on the ceiling, or some easily pissed off things on the ceiling.
I'm going to put the blaster on the silencer on my heavy blaster.
You just stick a huge potato on the end.
I put the vibrator from the blaster.
They have fucking suppressors for tanks. Like, it's
really?
Hilarious. Yeah, look it up. It's hilarious. Like they're huge.
I think
like someone strapped a propane tank to the end of the thing.
Yeah, that's cool.
I think the idea is it's still going to make a really big fucking noise, but then it's going to be harder to tell which direction that noise came from far away. I'm assuming is the idea behind putting a suppressor on a tank.
It would have, cause I imagine, like, if you're in a situation where you're using a tank, the direction of the violence is going to be fairly known. That's like putting a silencer in a fucking Gundam, but I don't know. What do I know?
I know I personally am very bad at telling what direction sounds come from.
Same.
I'm assuming on like a massive space of a battlefield, like it might do something.
And maybe at like night ops, I get it. Hey, Starfinder Jack, buddy, I hear you on those rough couple weeks, man. I'm real sorry. Whatever you've had to go through, I genuinely empathize. But I'm happy to have you here, and I think everybody else is too.
Yeah, good to have you back, man.
Hell
Yeah. I've been there, man. Yeah, I feel that.
Just have to stay in the fight.
Yeah.
But I can. So there's a room at this point, right, that we can enter?
You are at the top of a waterfall that sort of like falls down into this flooded room. Yes. So we'll probably say it's like the floor, or rather the surface of this pool is like 30 feet below you. Now, could I get perception checks from everybody?
Oh, chasing waterfalls?
Just stick to the rivers and the streams that you're used to. We were told this years ago.
Yes.
But did we listen?
Perception, you said? Or wait, what was it?
Perception, yeah, from everybody.
Okay. 15 on the die. And
20.
perception is 4. So 24, 19.
28 for Call Shock?
Yep. I got a 23.
23. So, for Kyle and Josh, as you're sort of like mental mapping and sussing out the distance, it's a little bit disorienting underground and in the dark. But with your 20s, you can reasonably assume that if you were to loop back the way you came, the other branch of the entrance would have brought you to the right-hand side of this room. The left hand, however, seems to continue off into the darkness, and unfortunately it does appear that the majority of the bridge has fallen towards the left.
Gotcha.
But is it still potentially passable?
It is underwater. I'm not sure how you would be able to determine that currently.
So in order to cross at this point, we'd have to ford some of the water.
You tell me.
But we can't make a lot of noise or we're going to piss off the purple bat monsters.
Yeah.
Does the water look like it's going fast enough that it could possibly take somebody away with the current?
No. That being said, knowing what you know about the local fauna, the water probably has dangers of its own.
Would it be possible to have your droideka roll around and come through that right entrance, since we can surmise it comes out that way?
Would that be something I could potentially do, Chess?
So you want to roll the droideka back the way you came and have them on the right-hand side?
Yes.
Totally.
Okay. I'm going to basically sit down and very quietly use my little data pad remote control.
All right. So you hear like the echoing roll as they sort of disappear down the cavern behind you, and then there's sort of like this crunch, crunch, crunch as they roll through the other side, and you can see them below you as they emerge from that side of the room. And again, you can hear like these annoyed squeaks and chitters as the bat-like creatures above you begin to grow agitated, but the rolling grows quiet long before that happens.
So are the droideka currently at the 30 feet down point from us?
Yeah. So you're at the top of the waterfall. 30 feet below you is basically where the room is.
Okay. So basically it was either cross the narrow ledge along the ravine or go up the waterfall to get to the point we currently are.
Uh-huh.
And the droideka, are they close enough that they could open fire at the things up there as a distraction?
They absolutely fucking could. If you wanted all hell to break loose, that is absolutely an option.
Oh, you cut off, Chaz, I'm sorry.
I said, if you wanted all hell to break loose, that is absolutely an option.
Okay.
It's your droids, man.
The assumption would be if we open fire on them, would they go after the droidekas?
I want to move object the bridge.
Give me to use the force.
Don't fuck me now. Okay, that's a 14 on the die. I can work with that. Why is math hard? 26.
26 is more than enough, so you sort of reach out with the force, and it's a little bit heavy because it's a whole lot of waterlogged rope and wood, but you sort of strain a bit, and you pull, and little by little, the bridge sort of begins to rise to the surface, gently breaking the surface of the water. And it does look like mostly intact as it extends to the other side.
Nice. Well, looks like we have our bridge back.
I'm going to give him a nod as I start to cross it.
So again, waterfall, you're here. Right side of the room, left side of the room, bridge. So there's about a good 20 feet between you and the bridge, and then down.
Okay.
Can I bring the end of the bridge to us?
You could totally fucking do that. That's awesome.
Harry Potter. Spin this staircase.
Like it bends and it twists in a fucking like some weird ways, but honestly, that's a fucking great idea. Yeah, I never realized that was an option. Good shit, Kyle.
All right.
Is he pulling a bob with the gnome jumping down the hole?
Oh no. He managed. So this whole idea of this room was that it was supposed to be a puzzle, right? Which, and I wasn't sure how you guys were going to solve it. I just didn't think of that. So that's really cool and surprising. But you guys, like, the dungeon still exists? Bob cut off an entire dungeon that I spent hours on and just like, oh, okay, done. We're here now.
That'd be fun.
Bob was one of a kind. I miss that guy so much. Ascension guns? I don't think anybody has ascension guns.
No.
Okay, so it is midnight. Apologies, Starfinder Jack. I know you just got here, but... so I'm going to go ahead and call it there as you guys begin to descend the awesome levitating bridge. That was really a cool idea, Kyle. I'm genuinely, like... I'm stoked on that.
You got to get to the kick-ass ultimate ancient Jedi point where you're just pulling ships out of orbit.
And dude, that's the next level out.
I mean, by the time you get to like level 20 and you got like a plus 30 to your rolls, you just rolling at 20 and you gotta like, yeah, I can use the Force at a DC 50 sometimes. So as you just start pulling the moon out of orbit.
As you begin to descend the bridge, at the cavern directly before you, you see an ominous orange glow that overtakes the cavern in the distance. And with that, I'm going to call the session. You guys know how this shit works. Go ahead and start voting for who you like the best. And Starfinder Jack, I know you were here for like 5 minutes. You get to vote anyway. It doesn't matter. Everybody gets a vote who is here. If you were lurking the whole game, if you just showed up literally 3 minutes ago, we don't care. But while that happens, I am super behind on the YouTube comment vote, and I finally caught up with uploading everything. So, real quick, we're going to take a look and see who's been winning XP this whole time. But while I do that, you guys can go ahead and vote.
I will vote for Cal for subverting your expectations, Chaz.
I will also vote for Kyle for that. I don't get a vote, but, that was still really cool.
Yo. Dang.
And the worst part is, like, I didn't really have expectations. Like, sometimes I just throw shit at you guys, and I don't know what the solution is, but I figure you guys will figure out something, and I'll, like, sure, whatever. But no, that was still really awesome.
I'm a vote for Adam for catching Gand.
Dave,
our dear bug man.
Daestra, I'd vote for Adam for showing up despite being sleepy, Adam, but Kyle did so good, so I'll throw the vote to him.
Mm-hmm. The Forest Flight.
No worries, buddy. I'll have this one up on YouTube a lot sooner, I promise you that. It'd be hard not to. Okay, let's see. I think it was episode 12 where I left off counting the votes. I'm just going to arbitrarily start there.
I vote going to Cal for throwing one dog to another dog, one motherfucker to another motherfucker.
It's the dream, right? Hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Yeah.
Alright, so on episode 12, Alcard Vamp says, thanks guys for still uploading. Keep up the good work. Thank you for still watching and putting up with our bullshit. I know I let the videos slide for a while. I'm really, really genuinely sorry about that. I feel terrible. I have been dealing with a biblical level of burnout lately, and it's just hard to do anything, and by the time I realize that something needs to be done, I'm fucked. So thank you for being... What patience you guys have shown me, seriously. And Eric Zahn votes Adam for getting his cam working. So, Adam, you win the comment vote for episode 12. So you get... I'm gonna, for just this once, I'm gonna allow inspiration to stack just to make everybody's life easier. So you get one shot of inspiration thanks to HGG.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
Mazzy, Kyle for solving the puzzle in a Star Wars-esque way. Kyle completely fucking subverted the puzzle. That's what he did.
I mean, I got force power, so might as well lean into him, right?
Alcard Vamp says, nice, a new video, keep up the good work. Well, again, thank you, Alcard Vamp, you were awesome, and we appreciate it. And HTG, I vote Amai in the hopes the love will bring her back. Kyle, tell Melinda that she has inspiration.
She what?
That she has inspiration.
Alright. For which game?
Star Wars.
Yes, Star Wars.
You have inspiration in Star Wars. You were voted.
4 whole comments on episode 14. Well, one of them was from CAFCON. So. Okay. Eric Zahn, voting for Amai again in the hopes it brings her back to the table. Also, Eric Zahn, you could do the thing with the droids and give it to someone in chat. That would be very difficult, especially with the delay and giving people the stats and waiting for a roll. It's a nice idea. I like it, but I think it would delay things more than we already have. No Tom today, unfortunately. Dominant927, I wonder when this was live and how I missed it. It's live right now. No, seriously, we are live on Twitch at 8 p.m. PST, 9 p.m. Mountain. Kyle, tell Amaya she has inspiration again.
You have inspiration again. She went like this and said thank you.
Oh, don't thank me. Thank HTG. He's the one that voted for her.
Thank HTG. He's the one who keeps voting for you on the YouTube. He's the one who keeps voting for you in the YouTube comments. HTG.
Now's the part where I feel like the world's biggest asshole. Episode 15. Our dear friend Grimdark Half Off, 2 months ago. Hey, I don't know if you guys care. We do care, Grimdark. I'm sorry. I'm behind on a lot of things. I don't know if you guys care, but I'll shout you out on the next community post I do. I used to watch your old VTM stuff 5 or so years back. Fuck, we're old! And I'm just now rewatching your Rise of the Free States S1 playlist. You're easily the most underrated WAD channel on YouTube. Grimdark, buddy. First of all, we love you, and I'm so sorry I didn't see this sooner. Hopefully everything's good between us since we've been in Discord and stuff. I did not know this comment existed. I saw his community post on us, and I was completely flabbergasted just because I was a big fan of his. Yeah, I didn't know about that Starfinder, or not. Starfinder, you're also cool, but Grimdark. Fucking Chad, man.
We have SP.
We do. I don't know if we're necessarily a WAD channel anymore.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
There you go. Yeah. There you fucking go. I don't know. Do you guys consider us a WAD channel, like, genuinely speaking?
I consider us a tabletop channel.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it. I feel like...
I feel like the last few games we've been playing have been WAD. You know, like we did Rise of the States 2, and we've done Changeling, and we've done Mage. So, like, World of Darkness has been in the mix.
Yeah, well, I think we're a tabletop channel with a WAD fan base, definitely.
Yeah.
Eric Zahn, I vote Kyle for becoming a Jedi, if only in the Emperor's mind. Dominant, I vote Tom for intending to betray another player, even if it is in weeks' time. We don't know if he's going to betray. Tom, listen. Tom is a joy to have at the table for a lot of reasons. One of those big reasons is characters like Randy Sensei, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch our Scion playthroughs. But Tom is also really fucking smart, and you never really know what he's gonna do. So I put that plot thread in front of Tom specifically to see what the fuck was gonna happen, and I look forward to it. I would not put it past Tom to not betray Kyle. But I don't know which way his character arc is going to shake out, and that's super exciting for me as a game master. And Sam Yoon votes for Adam for his grind set.
What was that? A grind set? Shit.
Your grind set, yes.
I don't remember.
Adam does nothing but rise and grind.
Yeah.
I also like coffee.
Get the work grind, and then I don't do the coffee as much.
Anyway, that's a tie, so nobody gets that one. But Kyle, you have taken the vote running today, so you get an additional stack of inspiration.
Huzzah! I did a thing.
And Starfinder Jack again. My vote today, Kyle, for the bridge cleverness. Yeah, that was super dope, dude. Like, seriously. Every once in a while, like a player will do something at my table where I just sit there like I get excited about it. Like one time when I was at Gen Con, I was running Pathfinder, and this dude was fighting an undead like kraken, right? And he had a necklace of fireballs. And he just dropped the entire fucking necklace of fireballs into this kraken's empty eye socket and fucking exploded the bitch. And I thought that was one of the coolest fucking things I ever had. Anyway,
Party Cup?
what's up, Party Cup, buddy?
Damn. Been a minute.
The party cup, yeah.
Unfortunately, it's one of those things where we're just about to end the stream. I'm sorry. I am sorry.
You heard that one? Yeah.
I am sorry.
We're glad to see you.
But yeah, I'm super happy you're here, dude. Like you're super awesome. What the fuck train of thought was I spewing from my bullshit hole? Anyway, yeah, that to me. Shut up, me. I know it sounds like I'm exaggerating, but when I like don't see something to that extent, but it happens, you have done something that is undead kraken explosion cool, Kyle. I hope that means to you what it does to me.
Nice.
Is there anybody we want to raid right now? Dungeons and Glorious Nippon Steel. Never mind, we have a winner.
Oh my god.
Dungeons and Glorious Nippon Steel katanas folded 100 times / Pathfinder. Alright, Dr. Tokyo. I don't even give a fuck anymore. They win. And it's a VTuber. Apparently, we are fucking condemned to be friends with cartoon weebs.
Is that a condemnment or a... I don't know. I'm trying to think of the other word.
All right, we love you guys. Thanks for being here. Every single one. All right, listen. We are super fucking lucky to have every one of you. And especially, once again, I apologize for the biblical level of burnout I've been toiling under for years at this point. I'm doing my best. But the fact that you guys put up with it, and the fact that you guys have been as patient with us as you have been, and you continue to support us, you're fucking amazing. Like, every single one of you are amazing, and I'm super glad to have you here. And that's from the absolute bottom of my fucking heart. Yeah, it's pretty great. Well, that earned them the fucking rage tonight. Anyway,
Dungeons and Glorious Nippon Steel.
Anything you want to say to these wonderful people?
We'll see you again next time. Stay fucking caffeinated.
Yep. Hope we have some more fun Star Wars stuff for you this month.
Oh, I think we will. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Night, everybody.
Well, you guys have a good night.